Everyone in jail and prison has to work, even the elderly, but they do have like really simple jobs for people that are older or handicapped, but everyone is supposed to work. And you're better off finding your own job. And I learned that the hard way because when I got to prison, I was automatically assigned to go to the kitchen, and that is not where I wanted to be, which meant I had to get up early, put on steel toe boots, march up to the kitchen, and basically whatever they wanted me to do. And right away, they wanted me to serve food. And one of the officers started yelling and screaming at me. So I learned fast, find the job you want. So I went to education and I got a job there, which I really liked. And then from that point on, whenever I was transferred to a new prison, I figured out the job that I wanted to have right away. When I got to the halfway house, again, everyone has to work. And, I had gotten to this place in prison where I really liked serving others. I worked in reentry, and I kind of found my passion in connecting with people as they were going through their hard stuff. And so I went to this outdoor garden where the homeless was working to kind of improve their lives. Like, it was a nonprofit organization, and they loved me. They were like, yes, we'll hire you. It wasn't a lot of money, but I just got out of prison and I really wanted to stay connected to that type of work. And my caseworker at the prison, or at the halfway house, she's like, no, we know you can make more money, which made me so mad. I was like, well, it's not about money. It's about purpose. And my probation officer came in and met with me, and he said, just look, I can see that your life has changed and you want to do something different. He's like, while you're here, just do what they ask you to do, and then we'll work something out when you get out of the halfway house. So I went and got a job as a photographer, and my whole family does photography. So I started working, shooting school pictures or taking kids' school pictures in the morning, which felt very much like prison. Just so you know, like, once I went back into schools, I realized they kind of feel very prison-like. Like the high school that my daughter was going to, 3,000 kids, I'm like, this is scarier than prison. But just when you get out of prison, most people would really struggle with like, they do the background check to get a job. And I realized I was fortunate because I had family that would hire me, and I was very open about my background. And so I have been able to navigate the whole get a job process fairly well. But I've talked to people that come out and they are hardworking and they go get the job and they put in the work, and then they run the background check and say, sorry, your background won't let us keep you, even though we would love to keep you. So that's something I would like to see change, that people get a shot based on where they're at now and how hard they work, not their background.